really lovely session where we were doing the elemental journey. This particular one was looking at the sacral, at feminine energy, how we are honouring the creations that we make, how we are looking after that womb temple, how we are also making sure that the masculine is also in balance, so we can take what we want to create and actually have the foundations and the structures to actually make it happen. So as part of the session, we looked at making a smudge stick, saining stick, or smoking bundle. So what I'd done is I'd actually gathered some mugwort freshly from the garden this morning. It smells amazing. And it just has got the most beautiful colours on it now. The white buds of July have now given way to almost like a golden glow about it. It's like it's showing the many different colours of the moon now. As you have the silver element underneath the underside of the leaves. I don't know how well you can see that. Let me just try and turn one of these over. So you have the silver underneath. But then I also think you've got that wonderful yellow glow, goldeny glow that you sometimes get with the moon. So mugwort is a beautiful feminine herb. It supports women through all of the stages, from pre-menstruation right through to being perimenopause and all of the times in between. Very ancient herb. And then what we were doing is we were looking at other flowers and herbs that we could actually build up and making this creation very intentional. So I had been out in my garden this morning and I'd gathered what I'd been drawn towards. What have we got here? So the first one that I was drawn to pull out, but I've got a variety in there, was rosemary. There's a couple of different reasons why I wanted to put rosemary into this bundle. So rosemary is a very good heart healer and very good for keeping good boundaries in place, protecting you from negativity. But what it also does as well is it can help to bring forward happy memories. So I think when you are using your bundle or stick and you're using it for a particular ceremony you might be doing, or just clearing and cleansing, it might be that you're letting go of old patterns but are actually wanting to remember good times too. Maybe you're working through having a broken heart, or maybe not having good boundaries in place. So just by having that intentionally in this bundle, you're honouring your feminine energy, but you're also making sure that you are a bit badass too, and that you're actually looking after yourself. So what else have we got in here? I've got some yarrow. So the reason I picked yarrow is I want you to remind yourself that you are able to heal from your wounds if you actually choose to. I think for me that is one of the important things, is that even if somebody cuts you and you bleed and you feel like I'm being attacked, you can actually heal yourself, that you can stop the bleeding, that you can hide yourself away and allow those wounds to get better, to emerge stronger. I think that for me, that's the message from yarrow. Very ancient ancient herb as well. It goes right back to Achilles from Greek tales many years ago, and he used to use it on the battlefields to actually heal his soldiers. So very ancient. The next one that I gathered was a sprig of lavender. The reason I chose lavender was to remind about how important it is to find ways to relax, and that sleep is essential. So lavender is very gentle. It brings in that restful energy, which I think if you've been struggling with insomnia, if your mind has been going at 100 miles an hour, just having that in this bunch intentionally is giving you that energy of just allow yourself to settle, allow yourself to sleep. Get that sleep where you can, even if you have to break it up and you're having little naps, that it's okay to take time back for yourself, to withdraw if other people are too much for you, and to honour your body, to listen to what it's saying. If it says it needs sleep, to actually have it. The next one I was drawn to was honeysuckle. I just love it for so many different reasons. Its colour just says to me that it's a powerful healer. It reminds me of it's okay if you want to sing and laugh, and you can be going through lots of different stages all at once. As you can see, some of the flowers are closed, some are partially open, some are fully open. It is unabashedly fragrant, so it has no problem showing up and being its authentic self. Very closely connected to the throat for me, so it makes a really lovely tea. I think if you're wanting to find your words and to use them in a healing way, I think honeysuckle's really good for that. So I'm going to pop that into my bundle as well. What else have we got in here? I've got some sage, and the reason I chose sage was for its literal meaning of you are a lot wiser than you think you are. You have so much wisdom actually buried inside of you that if you allow yourself to just sit quietly and listen and meditate, the answer will present itself. It may come to you in dreams. It may come to you in signs and symbols that are all around you. It may be that an earth angel comes your way, a call that you've been waiting for. Just the answer will find its way to you if you just allow, if you just release from expectation and just let the universe work its magic. Next one, I chose chamomile. Chamomile it's okay to be worried about something, but it's also important to allow your system to reset and to find calm. You can't always be running on fight or flight, fawn or freeze. Our bodies aren't designed to constantly be in that state. So I think it's important to actually find ways to be calm, and chamomile is really good for that. So that's a good reminder for me in this intentional bundle. Another one that I picked to go in here is self-heal. Just to remind me that we are our healers. We are our healers. And that there are always ways to find ways to heal. You just allow yourself to open up to guidance. You allow yourself to be carried, to accept support, to learn how to delegate. All of these things are super important. I also picked some mint. Just connecting in for me. Well, connecting in with a few different ways actually. I think it's about emptying your mind. It's so clearing and cleansing. It's like it has the ability to shift old thoughts out of the way, old patterns, old behaviours. It comes in with this rush of air energy and very good for your digestion. It's like it moves stale stuff out of the way. So I thought I really want to have that in my bundle as well. So I'm going to shove it in there. And in fact, actual fact, I've got 2 bits of mint, so I'm going to pop that in there too. And then finally, I have brought forward the beautiful power of the rose. Different roses growing in my garden. Got some honeysuckle flowers there as well. But rose is a beautiful heart medicine. It's that wonderful reminder of how important it is to pour love into yourself. As much as you pour love into other people, to love yourself is important too. Helps to mend a broken heart very, very gentle, but also quite formidable too, because remember that Rose has thorns, so she's very good at teaching you about boundaries, and so she's another good one. So I'm going to pop that in there too, and I think I've got a few more bits in here that I'm going to layer in. Layer in as I go, sprinkling. Yeah, I'm going to pop that in there. It's going to look, it actually smells amazing. It's a shame you can't get smell-o-vision on these videos, because you would be getting the full benefit of what I'm actually smelling here. So that's what it looks like before it gets tied up. What I will do is I will share a picture of it all bundled up later. But I just wanted to share with you in this moment my intentional smudge stick smoke bundle making. So may you have a beautiful Wednesday. Love to you all, and I will see you again soon. Bye for now.